One of the best ways to create incremental improvements in your life comes down to creating better habits that suit your lifestyle. There are countless YouTube videos on the types of habits that better your life. However, most of the time, I believe that you yourself, yes, I'm talking to you viewers that haven't subscribed yet, I believe that you're already aware of what can better your life. Wake up early, drink more water, exercise more, find time for your personal art or business, get shit done. High chance you already know what habits you need to create, and perhaps you've even attempted to create these habits. But the hardest part about creating good habits is, well, getting into the habit of doing the thing. And this is why today I wanted to go over 7 products that have helped me create better habits to put my life together. We're beginning with a gradual start here with my favorite coffee cup. Here's the story behind why I think this has helped me. I actually live in my former parents' house, and there's just a lot of their stuff still laying around. I've mainly been using cups that they left, but I recently realized that I use whatever cups at my disposal, leave all of them around, and use another fresh one. This just leaves a bunch of cups I used around the house, and I go and collect them time to time and wash all of them. There wasn't much intentionality around what I was using. I didn't have my go-to cup. That's why I recently bought a pair of matching coffee cups. I use one cup every day, and taking it out indicates a fresh start to a new day. It also lets me wash less dishes by reusing one cup. And obviously, minimizing a catalog of items to one that you like is always a beautiful, beautiful feeling and is better for the environment. Next, running shoes. So, I love fashion and I have a few shoes that I just love. But my knee is actually pretty beaten up from playing too much sports when I was a kid. As I've grown older, yes, how I look and dress is something that I care about, but how comfortable and confident I am has become increasingly as important to me. So recently, I just gave in and bought the most comfortable shoe that fits my feet. And let me tell you, I should have done this earlier. The fact that I have comfortable shoes are also pushing me to go on runs more, be more nimble, and stay outside. And they are extremely comfortable that I'm actually trying to find clothes that fit it. And I'm also having fun with that as a challenge. Next up is my watch. I love how it makes me not look at my phone as much. Honestly, in this day and age, whatever allows me to mitigate any kind of screen time is a plus. The more we reach for the phone, the more time is wasted. And a watch is exactly that, a reminder of time and the importance of it. It also has been a great way to separate my day. When I put my watch on, I mean business. I'm working or I'm out and running errands. When I come home and I'm chilling, I usually have it off. Honestly, the watch itself doesn't have to be a good one, although the more you like it, the more you'll wear it. For me though, my fondness of watches started with this automatic watch. I love winding the watch outside. I love using my hands, and it allows me to calm down and not drown in today's ultra digital society, if that's even a word. This specific watch was, at least for me, on the very pricey end, but I don't regret my purchase, as it has been a reminder of the effort I put in to buy this watch. By the way, if you're interested in this watch that I have, I'll consider making a separate video on it. Next, a water bottle. Although this sounds stupid, I've never been a fan of water too much. This led me to drink less, and I've never realized it until recently. It turns out I was thirsty all the time. I know, haha, funny. What I've learned though is that if you've realized you're thirsty, you're already somewhat dehydrated. Think of it as how plants are. Once the leaves are dried out, the plant has already reached a certain point of no return. Same goes with the human body. Save yourself before you literally dry up. Signs of dehydration include dry lips, mild headaches, or lightheadedness. Not going to the bathroom, being tired quicker than you expect, says some doctor. Also, make sure to drink water when you wake up. You know that feeling of sleepiness, not feeling ready for the day, tiredness in the morning? Well, high chance that actually just happens because you haven't drunk anything for the time you're sleeping, which is maybe 6 to 8 hours on average. And that's a long time, really long time to go without any hydration. So, drink something soon after you wake up. By getting a water bottle that I like, it has really helped me overcome this crucial problem to my health, being dehydrated, by simply wanting to use it more. The bottle of my choice is this CNOC, C-N-O-C, CNOC, collapsible 1 liter bottle. 1 liter is a good amount because the human body is said to need about 2 liters of fluid throughout the day. You can refill this one and have enough water, or you can substitute a liter with other fluids. This is super cool because you can collapse it to take less space, and you can even cram it in a small bag by putting in less water because it's super floppy. It also has a cute purple-yellow colorway. I've also been spending less money on drinks outside and instead carry this bottle. Carrying this bottle has thus allowed me to create less plastic waste and use less money, which I'm proud of. I know I'm talking too much about this bottle at this point, but as a sustainability nerd, CNOOC is also an amazing company as it's a B Corp, and the materials used in the bottle is BPA-free TPU, which basically means non-toxic, rubbery plastic. Next, my little camera. Although most if not all phones have cameras today, having a separate little camera on myself is really a joy. Many of you know me as a photographer, so it may be presumed that I have a camera on me, but that's besides the point. By having this little camera on me at all times, I look up when I'm walking and it makes me observe and appreciate the fine details of our world more. The weather, the light of the day, how these elements shape the color of our environment, and the people that react differently to this environment that we're in. The camera itself doesn't have to be an amazing one. In fact, I have far better cameras in terms of image quality and performance, but I like to keep this one on me as much as possible as it's portable and has a zoom lens. This allows me to use it like a visual notebook, and at times I use these photographs as pure visual inspiration for things like design for my business or concepts for artwork. Next one, a little notebook and a pencil. Okay, technically this can be a pen, but pencils feel much better, right? This is also something that allows me to get off my phone. These days, there's this phenomenon going on in my life. I am on the train, I reach for my phone. Then I look up and see just how many people in the train are staring down on their phones. So instead, I put my phone back, take my notebook and jot down ideas for my business, ways to curate my photographs and artwork, ideas for YouTube, and I got to say, I love it. Having a little notebook that slips into your pocket or the smallest bag is such a life changer. If it was a bigger one, it would take much more effort to have it on you every day, so that's why small notebook. Thoughts are also fleeting, so it's great to have a tangible place to lay them out. And I don't know about you, but whatever notes I take on my phone, they just go somewhere and I never look back at it. The last thing I want to introduce are plants. Having something alive and breathing in my house is extremely refreshing. I always wanted a dog, but since I travel a good amount, this is for now the best midpoint, I think. Having plants have not only helped my environment come alive, but has forcefully, in a good way, made me create a habit or routine in the morning to water them. The watering process reminds myself to drink water in the morning too, a great combination to what I've mentioned previously. Since I work as a sustainability consultant for my day job, plants around me also remind me of what I cherish and some of what I'm trying to protect through my work. These plants force me to wake up and care for something other than myself. It reminds me to be more selfless, and that's something I aspire to learn to do more. And they obviously look nice too. And that brings us to the end. Thank you all for watching. I'll put some relevant items as affiliate links below, so please go check them out. ちなみに日本語版もこちらの、右上にあるチャンネルで出しますので、よければ登録と視聴の方よろしくお願いいたします。では、ありがとうございました。Thanks guys. Bye bye.